5 years had passed in the blink of an eye, and the little girl was now 12 years old. Life in the orphanage had become her routine, a quiet existence filled with lessons and the familiar faces of the other children. Though she missed the warmth of a true family, she had found a semblance of peace in her structured world. One afternoon, a solemn-faced caregiver called her into the main office. There was a phone call for her, an unusual event that made her heart race with a mix of hope and dread. On the other end of the line, a distant relative delivered the news. Her father, the man she had only faint memories of, had passed away. A wave of sadness washed over her, a grief for a connection she had longed for but never truly had. The world felt a little colder that day. 6 months after that sorrowful call, a miracle seemed to happen. A woman with kind eyes and a gentle smile arrived at the orphanage, claiming to be her mother. The reunion was hesitant at first, filled with unspoken questions, but soon blossomed into a tender bond. For one precious year, the girl experienced the love she had always dreamed of. Her mother stayed with her, filling her days with stories, hugs, and the feeling of finally belonging to someone. But just as quickly as it had appeared, her happiness was shattered. Her mother too fell ill and passed away, leaving the girl adrift in a sea of grief once more. The world, which had briefly been so bright, was plunged back into darkness. She felt utterly alone, an orphan twice over. In her despair, a hand reached out to her. It belonged to her best friend, a kind-hearted girl from an Arab family, whose pale skin and dark black hair stood in beautiful contrast to her own. This friend became her rock, her confidant, and her sister in all but blood. She was a constant source of light and laughter, reminding the girl that she was not alone. With her friend by her side, she found the strength to carry on. She grew up, navigating the challenges of her teenage years, and eventually graduated from high school. With determination shining in her eyes, she stepped onto a college campus, ready to build a future for herself. Unbeknownst to the girl, her grandmother was watching over her from afar. The old woman was practicing a quiet, ancient magic, a subtle force that couldn't be seen or felt. It was a magic of protection and hope, woven into the fabric of the girl's life, silently guiding her path and shielding her from the worst of the world's shadows, like a Disney story.